Good afternoon, this is Rich Nelson with Allendale covering the wrap-up commodity comments. Today is Wednesday, December 7th of 2011 here. Obviously some kind of mixed trade across the board today. We have some last trades on corn, down about 3 1/4 cents, soybeans up 3, and wheat having a rougher day, down about 14 3/4. And these are the last trades at the moment here. As far as main news, we're all still waiting here for more news set for the end of this week here. Thursday and Friday, we're going to have a plethora of news. So Thursday, we have the export sales report. That's coming out at 7:30 a.m. Of course, we'll be watching to see whether corn sales recovered or not. Also, keep in mind wheat sales were kind of mixed, a little bit mixed last week, 503,000 tons. But perhaps we may see some weakness on tomorrow's report. That's the current talk right now. But as far as Thursday's export sales report, we can also note that EU summit, it's a 2-day summit, goes on Thursday and also Friday. So perhaps by Friday we'll be hearing more results and more talk, more comments from EU leaders on whether or not they're going to get some more concrete work done on solving this EU debt problem they have here. So that certainly is the main thing we're watching here for corn today. Obviously waiting on these reports here for Thursday and also Friday, and the USDA supply demand report Friday morning as well. As far as soybeans, we're kind of watching South America right now. We have seen dryness in most of the major provinces in South America that raise soybeans during November. And we do have some forecasters are raising a little concern about dryness for the rest of this month. Some are not, so it's still a confusing situation on soybeans right now. As far as wheat goes, we did have some negative news here today. Keep in mind, though we do have very cold temps coming here. For instance, in Garden City, Kansas here tonight, we're going to hit temperatures down as low as 13 degrees. However, the trade is not too concerned about the quality of this crop here or getting some winter kill damage here yet. Keep in mind, this is really going to be a short-term period of a cold snap right now. Temperatures will be seeing some lows on Sunday by about 25 degrees or so. So at this point, we do have a cold snap hitting right now. It's going to be a temporary issue here, but the trade is saying there is a little bit of snow on top of this winter wheat, so it's not going to be a major problem for us as well. In other news, in Argentina, the wheat crop was revised higher by the Rosario Grains Exchange from 12.4 million tons to 12.8 million tons. So that's also a little negative on the wheat issue. It's basically another story in this whole plethora of stories suggesting larger production going into 2012. Also, we can point out Syria did buy some wheat overnight, 100,000 tons. It, of course, was Black Sea origin, non-U.S. crop here. So overall, kind of mixed news on the grains. Like I said, though, biggest news, we've got a lot of stuff lined up here for both Thursday and Friday. As far as livestock on the cattle end, up 22 cents. So we did hit new lows for this whole downtrend we've been in here, and this is lasting for several weeks now. So we did hit new lows here today, but recovered very well off of them. Keep in mind that as far as wholesale beef prices, yesterday they had rebounded a little bit here. Today on the midday beef report, another small rebound here. So it looks like we're finally finding the right price level for this lower level of demand, which is greeting us here for this month of December. In other news, we still haven't traded cash cattle yet. Keep in mind, last week was mainly 124 Kansas through Texas, and 126s were seen from Nebraska on north. On the hog end, down 27 cents today, kind of floundering right now. Keep in mind, of course, this week is usually the top as far as a seasonal uptrend, which happens in early December. Of course, as we noted in our research comments, of course, this top is coming a little earlier than usual. Keep in mind, we have 4 days now of losses for cash hogs. So not only have we found, obviously, an earlier than normal top to the seasonal uptrend, but also we're actually starting this whole downtrend. And this downtrend usually lasts towards the end of this month as far as hog pricing. So at that end, can't have a whole lot of good news for the short-term fundamentals here for hogs right now. Overall, though, our focus is still on this whole January annual conference we do. This is going to be a heck of a great deal. One thing I'm really looking forward to seeing is Drew Lerner's comments here. Drew Lerner, the president of World Weather, Inc., he does a great job in actually putting concrete forecasts together for not only U.S., but also all of our major growing regions. And my focus right now is I'd like to see what this guy is going to tell us about not only, of course, late January weather, but certainly February, March, and April, how well this crop is going to develop and finish down in South America. So Drew Lerner is going to be one of our key invited speakers to us to the conference, and we certainly invite you to take a look at him and see what his comments are. You can get a hold of the tickets here at Allendale, 1-800-262-7538. You can also look at our website for more information on the conference, as well as getting tickets there as well, and that's allendale-inc.com. This is Rich Nelson. Have a good trading day and a good trading week.